So we received the 28-inch Blackstone griddle for our wedding in January. And now that it's almost May and getting nice outside, we thought we should probably assemble this and put it in our backyard so we can use it, especially for breakfast for dinner with the family. So here I'm starting to unbox the Blackstone, and I was really impressed with the packaging that it came in. That first thing I showed there was the nuts, screws, and knobs. That was the instruction manual. You can see the side tray we're removing there. That's well wrapped in plastic. Cardboard separating everything, and cardboard barriers on the side to make sure that nothing comes damaged in the shipment. I'm moving the box out of the way. That includes the wheels and the handles. So the next piece we're taking out is the body of the Blackstone. This is definitely the biggest piece, but it's not really the heaviest. It's just a little awkward. Before we take it out, we want to remove some of the plastic wrap and some of the additional pieces of cardboard that's around it. And there goes our camera woman, Charlotte. She was very helpful in the filming of this video. Once you get this out of the box, go ahead and place it on the side for a second and make sure everything else is removed. And the next piece is the bottom shelf of the Blackstone, and it was separated from the other pieces by cardboard, which was nice. At the very bottom of the box is the heaviest piece of all, the top griddle. And I will go ahead and take that out of there once Noah gets out of the way. This is the last thing we do, and then we can throw that box in the recycle bin. I don't really know how clear it is in the video, but what I'm doing is taking things off the box top and placing the top griddle face down for protection until we need it for assembly. Okay, now that we have everything out of the way, the only tools we'll need will be an adjustable wrench and Phillips screwdriver, so that's pretty easy. Go ahead and put down some cardboard as a protection for the griddle. Right now we are putting it upside down and we are unlatching the legs so we can extend them and therefore are able to put on the wheels here in the next step. So once the legs are extended, be careful when taking off the bubble wrap. As you can see, it almost fell there, but Noah made a great catch. On the other side, I'm undoing the twist ties that are holding the regulator hose, and we're taking out some additional cardboard that was in there. Now you can bring over the box that has not only the wheels, but the side handle, the propane hanger, the grease cup, everything that wasn't part of the nuts and screws package that we saw earlier. Take the shrink wrap screw package and undo the 2 short thumb screws that were in the corner. These will be securing the wheels in place. I apologize, the video was zoomed in a little bit, so you're not going to get a clear picture of how to put on the wheels, but they're just easily screwed in by hand. And once they're in place, we can go on to the next step. This picture of Noah here shows what the wheels should look like once they are completely attached. Now it is time to attach the bottom shelf to stabilize the whole griddle. Right now we have Noah who will be using the large or longer thumb screw to secure the bottom tray on the right leg assembly. This is sped up for convenience as it took a little while to line up the hole properly. On the left side, we will be using the propane tank hanger with the medium thumb screw that I'm going to be securing. For this next step, all we're trying to do is simply turn over the griddle. It is a little awkward how we did this here, where Noah was just trying to hold the regulator hose out of the way. If we did this again, I would recommend that he would be on the other side, just so he doesn't get trapped underneath. Here are the next three pieces we need, with the propane tank hanger, a shear pin, and one of the cotton pins. And the cotton pin was a little tough to put in, so we actually used a mallet to lightly tap it in place. Step 4 details inserting the two control knobs with the off position on the indicator. Here, Charlie and Noah are showing how to turn the knobs by pressing them in first. You will hear an audible click once they are engaged. It's now time to install the side shelf that hangs above the propane tank. What we're using here are 4 M6x12 screws. 2 are already pre-installed on the top, so go ahead and loosen those and slide the tray into place. Once that's hanging there, tighten with the Phillips screwdriver. We are then going to bring out the other 2 to tighten on the bottom. The last 4 screws and nuts are used to install the side handle to the right side of the body. This handle is very heavy duty. You can tell it's well made, and I really like the contrast on the orange grip on the handle. It provides a nice touch. So after hand tightening the handle, go ahead and use your Phillips screwdriver and the adjustable wrench on the back side to hold it in place, and you'll be good to go. Now it's time to install the top griddle on the main body. This is pretty heavy and kind of awkward with just one person, so be careful. How you do this is you align the 4 pins to the holes on the body, and once it's fully seated, slide it back to lock it in place. Even when locked in place though, this can come out, so don't lift by the top griddle. Here you see us hanging the grease cup in the back of the griddle. We have now moved the Blackstone to the backyard on our deck. We are going to be hanging the propane tank on the hanger, taking off that cap cover, which was a little more difficult than I thought, and then installing or connecting the regulator hose to the propane tank. It's got a pretty clean look here, and I like how it just sits pretty flush to everything. Well, there you have it. The Blackstone is officially assembled, and now it was time to take off the decals. The kids really wanted to do this, as they said it was satisfying. The top griddle was quite easy for Noah to take off, but you can see that Charlie was struggling quite a bit on the shelf decal. It was quite tough, but she eventually got it. And Big Brother approves. Because we won't be firing up the Blackstone in this video, we thought it'd be a good idea to show you what it looks like with a storage cover. Be aware though that the storage cover does not actually come with the Blackstone. This was a separate purchase. And that's it. We cannot wait to use this in the future. Thanks so much for watching.